Hello and welcome to our class today. My name is Elmira. I know that most of you don't like the topic of articles, but instead of fearing it, let's make it as logical as possible. There are three English articles: zero article, a or an, and there. Articles are essential for the language because they give necessary information about the noun they are used with. If you use the articles incorrectly, it makes your sentence confusing or strange. When you use incorrect articles, speaking with natives, it's very evident for them. Using the incorrect article is one of the common errors that English learners do. It's not a surprise, there are lots of rules and lots of exceptions. Today I'll tell you about the three principles that will help you to use the articles more correctly. First of all, I want to show you one table.
There are two big groups of nouns in English, countable and uncountable. We use the indefinite article with countable nouns in singular, and we don't use them with uncountable nouns. We use the definite article with both countable and uncountable nouns, either in singular or in plural. Zero article also is used with both countable nouns and uncountable nouns. If you doubt which article to choose, you can use instead the pronoun some. It can be used both with countable and uncountable nouns.
When you speak about some object that is not specific, use the indefinite article. For example, I usually write with a pen. When you mean something exact and known, use the definite article. Give me please the book you took from me last week. Well, let me introduce the first principle. When you first speak about something, introduce it, and it's a countable noun in singular, use the indefinite article. After you've introduced this object, you can use the definite article because now the object is specific and everybody knows what you mean. For example, I saw a car. The car stopped at the gates. There was a man inside the car. He got off the car. The man had a suitcase in his hand. The case was huge. When an object is unique, use the definite article. It can be obviously unique, like the sun, the moon, the sky, the president. Or you can say he's a student, meaning that he is one of the many other students. Use the indefinite article. However, if we can mention some specific conditions that make him unique, use the definite article. For example, he is the student who won the Olympiad. Another situation, when you walk into the room, what do you expect to see there? Walls, the ceiling, the floor, the window, probably anything else. It's getting stuffy in the room. Please open the window. We can say that these objects are unique under the circumstances. There are some situations in which you know exactly what you are going to have. You can make an object unique with the help of the degree of superlatives. This is the best place I've ever been to. Some places or things can be unique too, and they have special names. For example, the Moscow River, the Alps, the Pacific Ocean. But there are many exceptions here. For example, you don't need articles with proper names, separate islands or peaks or lakes, and so on. Probably you don't use all these names in your everyday life or quite often. In that case, I'm still providing you with the reference material where you can find anything you are interested in. For example, if you forget how to say Hyde Park or the Hyde Park, just check it there. The ordinal numbers also make your objects unique. It is the second principle of using English articles, and actually it was the second principle, and at last the third principle. When we speak generally about an object and don't specify it somehow, omit any article. I love bananas. Generally. I write with pens. Generally. So no article here. Uncountable nouns such as information, luggage, baggage, traffic are used either with the definite article or without any article at all. We are collecting information. Generally. Or we are collecting the information on the topic. Specific usage. These were the three principles of using English articles. Let's sum them up. Principle 1. The first mentioning. First you introduce an object, but after you introduced it, you can use the definite article with them. Principle 2. The principle of uniqueness. We use the definite article with an object which is unique, and it is the only in some situation. Principle 3. You don't need to use any article when we speak about some countable objects in general. Here we mean countable nouns in plural. Uncountable nouns in general don't need articles either. But in all specific and definite situations, you use what? The definite article with them. Okay, this lesson was quite long and you may want to see it again. Please do. In this lesson you also have the exercises to practice, and I made for you the cheat sheet where you can listen to the explanation and find the keys. See you next time!